like one of these things now. I'll be smoking on some gas. I've been smoking on some gas, I've been a bit in my space, enjoying the fruits of my labor. So I must really say though, the fact that I got up from the mountain that where I stayed at, ready to climb another mountain where I am at. I am just on my way, far away, lost in the darkness. Now I must really say, but I was taught how to make a flame. So I got my flame, fit in my brain, base rituals, so I do really maintain retainability that you need to accumulate within your brain. I used to say, but then you see there are no linear types of ways. It is all radially expanding every day, three-dimensionally. Now visualize that within your brain. Could you even understand what I say? The complexity that is just not brought, it is that simplicity. As you see when you look at water as it is moving naturally, just like me. Now that is how it was meant to be. I cannot argue with that, I cannot argue with the fact that it is where it is at. So I go in that way, now act upon the way and see effectiveness now rise by the day. Experimentation, comparison, that the process. What do we see? We do not know, but compare it in the head. Graphs that we form, yes, along the years. Then finally get the number that I wanna do. Took a bit, but then I am just like, this is just what I made. I cannot stop because I am just feeling it within my brain. I've got the power, unstoppable, rooted deep, yeah. Underground, looking for water, man. Hey, as my lease I photosynthesize late at night, caterpillars that are just like, yo, he is just up on another rhyme. He is writing through the space. He got a bit of good off that Cali type of strain that he grew up in this place and he smoked on that. Hey, yo, creatures. Yeah, this just gotta get higher. You know, just get higher. That's the only way you can go about it. It's what I say. On a day like today where I'm up in this space, I've got a lot ahead of me that I planned out, you see. I am enjoying my time, but then I get back ready. I have not been asleep. No wait, now you see, I am just here. I have been and I have been working still every day, but I do enjoy my time, take my time and do it steady in the mind, no rush, no stress, because no, we have been put to the test. We know that stress, so we just never let it go. You need to find a way to handle, else it becomes like impossible. I wanna be feeling like, yo, I am on top of the world, and when the world comes crumbling down, well, that was just another swirl. It never came to stay, so I say I move according to the rhythm of the life that I be living so alright. Feeling it deep in your mind. Now what is that on the inside? I saw some roots under the trees. I followed the roots and they were running so deep below me, looking for some water just like me, but I want to unify my cellular interconnected. Now I see I am exchanging symbiotically. Now what does this tree need? A bit of water, now give me that sugar I do need. Let me build my mycelium network bigger than ever, evolving evolvement, that is the case they gave me. I'm just going to create unstoppable up in my space, looking at it like it was all just written out in my brain. Procedurally, yeah, execute, do it accordingly. That would be in accordance with that. What is the reality? Conditionally, now see, contextuality, the key. What do you want? What do you need? Why? Ask, see, cause, effect. What is that? Now react. Observatory state, already should be, cannot see. That is the problem. Just like you hop from a proxy. Where is that in Switzerland? Send it back as SQLi. Now where is that? Payload first TCP. Now see conventional. Here I be. Now launching all these comments and I'm like, I do not even know. Hey, I'm just staring, then I go. As I go, better know as you flow, because life goes so slow. If you go righteously, if you go fast, now you see moments pass by and you're like, yo, I want that back in my life, but not me. I just live it like it is all meant to be. Then look back at the end, I am just like, that was what I wanted. Man, you know I'm made for this. When I said I am made for this, I am made for this, I really meant it. When I said I'm a beast, I'm up in my shit. When I said I did not sleep all night, I was just going straight alright. When I said that I was not doing what they did. When I was saying that I did not do stupid shit. When I was saying that what I said though, I stood on that, I still stand on that. Like you better get to know, there is no lawful within me other than that, but it's truly necessary. See the accordance that is according like a dynamism. No, see variability, that is the key. Expectation, disappointment, welcome though. But I am like you, I do not know if I want to normalize. Because I have to spend the rarity, the motivator, that's the key, the probability. Now see, I am trying to align possibilities. Think about money, but I better focus the other way. Gotta keep on focusing upon my passion every day. If I focus up on money, then my life just goes astray. All of these people say that they missed it along the way, but I am not going to end up like that. I said, I say, I will say, yes, I just remain in that way. And whatever I've been doing, it just works in the right way. Do not have to see it, it is all within my head. I take it, I'll coordinate my body now, just have it set. Affect the environment accordingly, then suddenly creating universes around me. I create, I innovate, I'm an engineer, I'm up in the mix, I create. You see, this the psychology in my brain, the neurology, neurochemistry, now we maintain. See the neuronal stimulation upon a day-to-day. Attentively, now that is willingly. I want to get a certain effect to wire myself differently, reprogramming my brain physically by means of intent. Now express what is the focus in the head, awareness follows, yeah. Wanna talk about just how we do that, is that magic with the K at the end, not just that C, for that is for Hollywood, but this is more than a scene. This is really life, and I'm living it just like a dream that I like. How could it be? I am like gotta live. Perspective, that is what life will give. Irony, you shall see within pain, for it is all just meant to be in that way. So I say, better love and move on than be hurt and be like, yo, I am not strong enough to go on. I am strong, I'm on top, I'm a god, I'm omnipotent and I will never stop. How you gotta feel, tell yourself in your brain. Reaffirmation, you better feel like you're on top, man. Carrying off the weight, never complain. Yeah, never fucking complain. Yo, you know, sometimes you're just smoking on that gas. It's not the ordinary type of gas, it's the gas that you grew, it's the grass that you got, that's the gas, now what we have got. Smoking on some dank, and I just want to elevate today. Is that what I said? Yeah, I said that like earlier today. I have been thinking about life as it passes by, goes at quite a rate. Now I am not shy, I've been looking at it in its eyes, and I am like, what could be the worst thing that could happen though? I do not know, but it is time to find out though. So I get ready to move back my bags, and I'm ready on my way. Can't fit it all within a bag, so I am portable anyway. I'm up in my space, I go just where I need to remain. Figuratively, now see the metaphor currently. I just inserted myself within your brain. See, it went from simple to complex. I cannot really articulate. Question within the brain. Now focus, now you can really see concentration. Now the potency accumulate. Now that's for me. Grow in me the energy, no energy exchange the budget that I've got, but it is quite like bougie, man. Now I do not want to just be like, hey, I spend my energy upon that in the wrong way. Only got so much, man. Could spend that same energy that I wasted upon somebody that I love. Make some memories and live this life like this is life. Never be like, yo, this is not real life. This is real life experience, it's the equivalence of experience. Now see, no matter the type, look at it objectively. See now that rationality within the brain, then you start to understand it, it's just in that way. Gotta go up in the vein of neuronal engagement within the brain at the handle activation, stimuli, regulate. Now you see, affecting all of your brain, and suddenly all of life is just changing within your head. And then you wake up and it is like, now did that go? Wow, did not know. Now went so fast. Now where did it come from? Do I deserve this? Yeah, I've got this. I got this, I earned this shit because I got it. This is really it. Hey, cannot take it, even if you try. It is in my mind now. It is in my mind, in my mind. It is so far on the inside, encrypted in these ways, gonna be deciphered, okay? Yo. Just write that shit out, man. Get higher. Let me just say, I'm just up within my space. I'm just here with Twilight yesterday, and as I just want to really remain. I've been going at quite a fast pace, but then I'm also relaxed and I just slowed down. But now I sped up and then I slowed down, but now I speed up and I get back at it right now. I've been looking at my plans. I've been making so many different plans materialize, do by day to day. Every day I wake up, first thing that I do is meditate. Then I think within my brain, and then I just let go of the faculty, because then I start to see visualization occurring within me. But it takes a moment though, gotta focus my brain upon a single object that is just within the air. Earlier today, sitting at the tree, I was thinking to myself, see the freedom that I possess. The fact the wind is just where it is at, doing that what it do, making a leaf move in that way, giving me the opportunity to train my fluid focus. See, that is a blessing. Now I feel it far beneath these roots, they run so deep. Now this is a culture not found, I did create. I just was like, yo, I innovate. See it in my brain, nah, not just a joke, nah. What is that fantasy? Nah, it is working. Yeah, I did create. Now I do make. Now see the formula, it do work. How you argue 1 + 1 is 2. Now see, this is just what it do. As simple as it could be, but see, the lacking would be the context that you need, and that's why you cannot see. So I couldn't be bothered by irrelevancy anyway, because like I say, I need to maintain my energy. But yeah, upon a day-to-day and spend it upon the things that what I love, because then life becomes just so much more colorful. Oh yeah, the memory that you make when you look back at that, what is life within your brain? You see, just memory composition would be the relativity. Now there could be differently. Now you must see, this is life just as it was meant to be. No matter if it seems stressfully, just a part of it meant to be. Now see it as a whole, singularize. Now this is just the goal. Conception that within your brain, like opinions and feelings, get the definition straight. I'm just here up in the space, and I do not even really want to stress. It's a freestyle, one take straight from the brain. Yeah, you better get to understand this is my DASH type of wave. And I'm up within my zone, cruising down Caterpillar Avenue. Twilight into the space with Twilight, so I just say, now I better get to recognize what that be me. Now I be this, yes, this is the Dashie. Yo, I've gotta tell you this. If you're working on that shit like every day when you wake up and the first thing that you think about in your brain, am I going to be able to make this what I did say? Then I gotta tell you one thing, every brick is a brick, and at some point then you've got a castle though. It takes a bit of time, but you better get to start to know that it all takes time. As long as you put in the work, now you will get received. But it is not about like, yo, I want to receive natural byproduct seed. Now it is the journey that should be appreciated instead of what you had ought to see. Because it is the need before that what I want to be. I need to have the what I need to get that what I want to see. Now get it straight, the definitions in your brain, priorities you ought to set. What? Awareness, like, hey, can you articulate that in your head? Play it back if you did not get it. If you did get it, now hey, congratulate yourself, because you know this is going to be like a great help. If you did not get logically, now gotta see it rationally in the head. Whenever things make us wonder, or whenever we cannot understand or wonder, we must understand that we should wonder, because then we can see what is this wonder. Beauty now laid up in the ground, underground, yes, like roots deep now. I told you meer loom te be, listening to all of the trees. Tree branch that where I like to remain. Yo, I just sit up in the swamps these days, relax, meditate, because you know this life, it is only going to last as long as it do. And everything is always moved, so I should not, I should move, get ready to move, now better move, back the fuck out of my way. You're in between of me and that what I'm focused upon, okay? I am just going that way, that is my own type of way. Not do not interfere, okay? I'm not trying to interfere with anybody, not see, rather just trying to improve that what is in me. No, what is power though? Got the power type of flow, that's the Dashie, better get to know. Pure fire. Yeah, I said it's pure fire. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's pure fire. It's just pure fire. Hey, 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 hey. I just stepped within my space today. Look at me as I am sitting in my place today. In my room I look up on my screen and what I see, that is a game, and I am like a crazy. Now it is like 5 AM in the morning, but whatever though. I have been away for so long, I just want to be like, I wanna freestyle on the beat, but transcending throughout my brain, solving mysteries and learning things like, hey, I can just be like, hey, tomorrow when I wake up again, or never mind, later, yes, the same day. Cause you see, 5 AM that it be, so I'm like, it's okay, but when I wake up I will meditate and just integrate. Every day I go and I work up on my craft, my hex and rack. Now this is really just what I have got. What you have got a set of tools, now not that I can see. Oh, fragmented, now instead, now that is for majority of society the case. Now I do diagnosis, I do train the model within my brain, pattern recognition that I do ought to claim. A nerdy type of flow, now you better get what you proclaim. What is that certainty within your brain? Where does the audacity come from? How do you even proclaim? What is the privilege that you have convinced yourself to possess? I want to understand, give me that key, yeah. Or that must be a bit of power though, freedom that you claim. Like I just want to be like, yo, I put it up within my flow. The framework that we've got, a dynamic, now it is like whatever works just works, man. And if it does not work, then it does not work. See, the irony is also that if you have got a 0, you have got 1 of 0. If you have got 1, then you've got 0 of 0. See, that the irony, yeah, paradoxical subjectivity. So many different types of ways. See, vice versa, now see, now A, it is in your brain, like back my eat it itself. How could something that is eating what is eating what is eaten? Now this is just not what I'm believing. I cannot even comprehend in my head. Think about a Pac-Man that is doing just exactly fucking that. Yeah, when I saw that for the first time I was like, oh no, I remember I was right beside that playground, alright. Had some shrooms up in my brain, just listening to the trees, attentively listening to like what is there for me to be. Yeah, moving the right way, write it down, then work on that and be like I just create. I am going to make that what I want. I know there is a way where there is a will. You just have got to express it in a way that is compatible with the physical state. That's fire. So that's fire. Is that fire? That's fire. That's fire. Yo, I was just like, that is fire, and I am just like building my life as I sit in the grass, meditate. Suddenly I hear a gunshot in the background, and I am like, what the fuck was that? So I get up, look around, and I am just like, was that a hunt to see a random guy that was walking in the distance though? Countryside as fuck, so I am like, yo, what the fuck though? Looking all around me, if you check on my body to see whether I got hit, do not know but think about it. So I'm just like, yo, what is this shit? I was just here, up in my brain, trying to transit to another place, trying to be like I hop through this universe to another, like Rick and Morty, what we do. Got a portal gun, so I shoot it at a wall. Then I go through the wall and I ain't like, wow, now I small, stuck in the ground. But I still like, yo, I gotta get out right now, so I get back up. But then I need to rejoin the instance mod, so reinstantiate that would be now I have a bit of a head start, see. But now I am here. Now can you even hear? Now do you even know? Now better get to know. Look, those are the trees, cause that what we need. Now just touch some grass. What, this is the life, man. What is that, how it just goes? It is as simple, this is just one of those types of flows. If you look at the same thing for long enough, then what you will see is that there is beauty within everything. Yeah, within everything. Hey, yeah, you do apprehend, but you do not take the time to comprehend. Now, better gonna understand. How foolish though, try to have it like, yo, opinionate bro. What is that bring deep into your brain? What is that, better get to express it, man. That's what I say when I think about what I be thinking about in my brain. Because you know there is a part of me that is like, yo, I cannot even be bothered to. But I ain't like, no, let me just see, inspect the request is that is it trying to access a port protocol is not recognized, huh? Alright, now the service is not running, alright, get the fuck up off my network right now. Well, it tends to happen too. Look at the creatures in space, yeah. There are just creatures up at the space, living their life and they all wondering like, what am I doing with my life today? I've got so many questions but do not know how to articulate the question though. Now that is up in a zone and they start to find out that is the standard in life, but lots of people look away and only stay stuck to that word they have familiarized themselves, a sense of comfort, see, but there is not where I want to be stuck. Keep on constantly growing change, now that is bound to occur. Okay, we can pretend that there is no change. Hey, but no matter that what we may think deep within our brain, there is just simply change as it moves, and it moves up in its own type of way. It's a variability that is all over the place, like a three-dimensional radial expansion in the brain, filled with interconnected senses of relativity. So I say, this is going to be like, okay, now I just want to create space and time, now what we see applicable on many levels, G. Materialistically, neurons deep within my brain, so therefore do I really say that by altering the way that my neurons do fire within my brain, I physically alter the anatomy of my brain. Cause you know I want to rewire the way. It's the pathological, yeah, type of way. Pathological would be trying to traverse over every single entry that I have got deep within me, at a nest of 3 at least. I'm trying to see condition, can I match that what I create? cause I need to understand what I make consequence, not what I see. I study now, become better at that what I try to do, undertake. I'm unstoppable, I say. I look at myself and I'm proud. There is not much that I could say that I would not be proud about. Now, imagine if all that you do is a single thing. Would you not be very good at that single motherfucking thing? But what if that single thing is a thing of many? The single thing you like is just implying many. Like, I like being outside, but what kind of being outside? What does that mean? So gotta be real, nah, you are just up in space. What you've been doing like every single day, I've been trying to be making it in my own way. Yo, this is just exactly what I do. Yo, this is just what I would pursue. Cause I have been on my way and I am just in my space, because I have been looking at clouds as they pass, looking at creatures not that where they are at, looking at the seasons change, starting to understand it in so many ways. Perspectives occur in the brain, but it is more important to just say that you take a time to just relax. Look at the grass now, where is it at? The grass is moving in its own way, regardless of that what is happening in Ukraine or Iran right now. That shit does not bother us right now. Why would it even bother my brain with something that bothers your brain? I have nothing to do with that. Let me just be stuck in my head. So I just say I did create a paradise, so I will live for that. So instead do I say I pursue my own way. As I go I'm just free, because I know exactly where to be, how to be, when to be, where to be. Now you see what I be, how I be, now where I remain. This is my space, just like a fly on my display. I'm about to put it in the flame and, you know, just fucking kill it, man. Because it is a threat. And there it goes, it's dead. Trying to fuck with me. I'm sorry, see, but I had to put you in the flame, because you have been buzzing around my brain. Was annoying, it's just what I say. When I've got a thought I do not like, manifest the intent physically, then you see that it will take priority over the thoughts that you may construct within your brain as an abstract. So I just say, hey, gotta take all the control. What's the strings now? This is just the roll as it goes. What's the roll now? There it goes. That's the roll, that's the roll. Yeah, yo, just as it was meant to go. That's the roll. Better get to know. Whoa, now it is just that roll. Better get to know. Whoa. Officially the album was overdosed, but I had to come back with another flow. Yo, I gotta keep it real. Yo, this is not a steal.
Hey, yo, Quantic, run them bands up.
I'm just high today, come and just smoke away. Get high just on some weed, that good type of strain you see. Gotta get so high, gotta get so high, gotta get so high. Get so high. Now you just got to elevate, get higher as we get a bit of space. Smoking on the best strain, yo. Smoking on the best strain. Late at night with the homies, we outside chilling in the moonlight. What a beat, yeah, it is that summer type of time. See, still warm, got a barbecue too out there where I be. I'm just chilling with the river and I do see. I'm just reminiscing upon all the days and the fact that I can still be living in the same type of way. It is like I found the formula for life, but I understand that there is no linear way anyway. But there is a way of approach that works like in every single time. Gotta have a sense of calm deep within the mind. Be content and be like, did I found love within my heart? Because you know that is the spark, the light. You will need to ignite the flame. Do not take drugs unless you can handle life. Is that what I say? That is what I said. That is what I say. That's what I step upon every single day. So I smoke my J for all these other people that I see them doing. They cannot be handling all of that. They got all up it in that, and I like alright. If you get caught up in that in your mind, maybe you should not be doing that. And that goes for everybody though, in society and up within these games too. Yeah, people going past and I'm like, missing chromosomes, and it's like you do not even have a prefrontal cortex that has developed thoroughly enough to be speaking up on this like you have a sense of rationality. Who are you? I do not know. Better get the fuck out of my way. Exactly, so I do proclaim. Now I just say, what is that? What we have got within our brain. You got to exchange. I want to learn from everything. And the brain, hey, I see that within that tree. Even that tree has a brain in me. That is just how I see. What if it could just be? What if it is just differently? What if it is not what you want it to be? What if it is inconceivable to thee? What if? Can it not be? Who are you to say what is not to be within me? If it is not even to be seen by anybody but me, that makes no sense to me. So I'm just like, okay, uneducated in a way, irrelevancy, that is how I categorize it that way in my brain. Because the end is like, do not want that to be interfering with my life. Hey, but I'm moving in that way. Better put instructions up into place, because life will test and people will pretend, and then they trigger and I'm like, I don't care. I just step it in my zone. If it works, then it works. If it don't, then it don't. But you know, I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. This is my space and I like to remain. And I love this place like I love this place. I like to remain, I like to remain. I love this place, I love this place. I love this life, I love every moment that passes by. So I just say, hey, you better get it straight deep within your brain. They cannot conceive the fact. Now I'm just like that, can be where you're at. But that what I do remain, that is that where I do stay. Hey, so I just say, no need to pretend any other way. So I just say, no need to pretend any other way. Man, entertaining false idols. How dumb I should be, you should know better, see.
Hey yo, Quantic, run them bands up.
The future. It's the future, the future. It's the future, the future.
Hey yo, Quantic, run them bands up.
I just say, while at last you got the time to appreciate, to the degree so you can say that when it moves on it was okay, because it was in the way that it just was enough. I'd be content, so I do say that's the way that I remain, and how I leave things in the past as I do not touch the memory within my brain. Put it behind the lock and I end just like, I do not want to be necessarily having that interact, because then you see memory of memories now override. Do not want it to make it more complex than it is already, alright. So just optimize, I got to improvise upon that. And I look upon what is the runtime procedures now deep in the mind. Looking at that like in a different way. You try to speak about that now, better smoke a J. Get higher up in the space. Get so damn high now, just elevate. Up on cloud 9, that where you remain. Talking to aliens on Venus today. No stress, I say. Take a beer, smoke a joint, okay? If that is your thing, celebrate. Then reflect, use it to motivate your brain to get back harder than you ever did, because they see that is exactly what I've made. Take my time to reflect on alley. Gotta create cyclically. It should turn into movement. The entire regulatory process, important, holistic, whole, fundamental. Now that is the goal for us to conceive and understand, not merely apprehend. Hold the torch, understand, comprehend now. Articulation, that is the key. Now, not necessarily, babe, because it would be nearly in a linear kind of reality. I would not want to be living in a kind of place, because you know I am just living up within the ocean all these days. All of these different ways all over the place, and they are just moving in these radial types of races. All of these raindrops are hitting me from the sky. I'm just like, alright, like the touch of that, because it has been quite hot these days. Feeling like I was going to dry out like a sponge upon the surface of the street. I'm not going to be like, yo, I am up on the curve. Nah, I am going to be free. I made less work, I didn't waste a single second though, so no matter what it may be, I am fucking ready, you know. I'm just on top and I am up in my space. I feel like I am on top of the world, but I can understand the fact that this is just the hormones within my body, because you know I have been seeing these things come, because I understand the sides of my body, of the mind, of the brain, you know, of everything that is all around me. I've been studying in so many different types of ways, now you cannot even keep track of that kind of base. Now what I say, the procedures would be execution, see the execution flow. Yeah, we just gotta go, reason seeking that implication. Now that could be a restraining situation, not my conviction. No, I want to be free, so that is my flow. Try to take it like and I have it. Try to take it, will fucking burn all of your existence away. Just like Thanos' glove, I'ma say. So just snap my finger and tell universe is gone. In my brain, inherit the physics up in the way. All these properties, you understand just how it works, then you reanimate it in a different way. You re-engineer the view, I'ma say. Take the picture, visualize in your brain. Then be like, if I propose an alternative, how creative can I be? What is the variability? And what would be the consequence I need to see? Can I set up a range from start to finish, and then be in between of that, create a spectrum of light, so I can just find the kinds of light that could be in my mind? Cause I want to find them all, so I can understand all of all. Nah, brother, did. Too stoned for this. Too stoned for this. Smoking gas.
Ayo, Quantic, run them